Okay, welcome. This is the info session for transfer admissions for the University of Houston, Victoria. My name is Kevin Derek Tovey. I am the recruitment coordinator and military liaison. Let's get started. Okay, so some fast facts. We were founded in 1973. We're part of like the University of Houston's system. We're under their umbrella. However, we are a standalone university. Our fall 2020 enrollment was about 4,970 students. And one of the great things I like about University of Houston Victoria is our student to faculty ratio. So about out of every 16 students, we have one faculty member, which means you're having smaller classes, you're getting personalized experience, that one-on-one time that you may not have if you went to like a bigger school where say you were in a classroom of 300 students. I know in my experience, I've definitely enriched myself by having those relationships with those professors even after I graduated to help me through life. And anytime they're in the area, I keep that relationship. So again, you can't do that in a bigger class, but you get that one-on-one time with them, which is great. The annual tuition and fees is about $7,824 for 8 courses. That's quite low. Again, it's some of the lowest in the state, and we offer a variety of ways you can attend. You can go to the main campus in Victoria. We have a campus in Katy, and we do online as well. So our programs. This is really cool because this kind of explains the programs we have and where you can take them if they only offer them in Victoria, say for the biology, or all 3 for the criminal justice program, which was ranked by thebestschool.org as one of the best online programs you can take is our criminal justice program, and that's in the nation. So there's a little bit of variety for everybody, and I'll go into more detail now. But first, we got to talk about the international program, which is really cool because we technically have more students, more different country students going to our school than we do from other states going to our school. So it's a very immersive and very engaging international program that we have. They help out everything from immigration status to scholarships. If say you're not an international program student, but you do know someone who is interested, University of Houston Victoria kind of sets the standard there. We're really proud about that program. And this is their contact information. It's just best to email them, international@uhv.edu if you do have any questions. All right, and here are our here's the campus in Victoria. Here's our newest building there. It's kind of like our student center, so to speak. It's got our library. It was built within 2 years ago. We got like a Chick-fil-A in there. It really you can kind of go there and decompress and study. We have all of our student services and clubs there. So it's a real cool building. I've been there, and it's very pretty. Fits in with the town really well. And again, these are our 3 choices. So Victoria is really I like it a lot because it's kind of like a weekend away from going to a lot of the big cities in Texas. So you can kind of be immersed in school all week, and then every weekend you can just go to Houston or San Antonio or Corpus Christi even and go to the beach. We're right there by the beach, just about 25 minutes south, and you're touching the water. So there's a lot of things to do. Obviously, in our Victoria campus is our main campus. That's where all of our sports are played. Soccer, baseball, and softball, golf, all of the student organizations, a lot of those are immersed down there. And Katy was actually named best college in Katy by Readers of Living magazine for the 3rd consecutive year. So somehow we beat out all the other universities which I'm not surprised. It's a great campus. It's really kind of embedded in that city there. So, but yeah, most of the classes begin at 4 or 7 p.m. It's really maybe for the adult going class, but however they do have small class sizes as well. And of course, we do offer online options, so you can take those anywhere you are. I'm dealing with a student right now who lives in Japan, and she's I'm excited for her to start her classes. So we're going to make it work for wherever you live or whatever your situation is. We have our arts and science majors, so this kind of goes into our majors. The really cool thing about this, and I'm, avid, is our digital gaming. I'm a gamer, so it's really cool that you can now get a degree in gaming. It's really awesome. But we do have communication, criminal justice again. It's very highly nationally ranked. So, but yeah, here's just how our lower division courses break down, and then all the transfer options. And data science and cybersecurity are really good if you're going into the STEM field as well. And then we have our Bachelor of Business Administration. Again, there's like 10 different majors you can get in here, anything from accounting to supply chain management. This is a very competitive field when you get out, when you graduate. And we're going to do, with that small class size, a lot of these are done online, in person. You're going to have that one-on-one time to really express yourself and able to connect with your other students in your class, as well as the faculty themselves. So we have a great program here. So the education and health professionals and human development majors, they kind of sit above the rest, so to speak. You have to have a 2.5 or higher GPA. They do a background check. They want to know who's going to be dealing with the youth of our nation, right? So this is a little bit harder to get into, but definitely these programs are going to put you right above everyone else. They even help you get a lot of your certifications right before you get into the workforce, so to speak. So they're going to help you with everything from your first class to taking whatever tests you need in order to start teaching. They do early childhood and grades 4 through 8. And then they, again, have a lot of K through 12 teaching certifications, excuse me. All right, so here are our application deadlines. We have spring. I put in 2022. I had to look all these up. January 5th, 2022 is our deadline. Our document deadline is January 7th. However, in summer, we have May 13th. Fall, we have August 5th. And again, the document deadline's right there as well. So the requirements to attend Katy, you're going to need at least 12 plus college credit hours, and for Katy itself, is 45 or more. And again, we're just like every other school except for our School of Education. You need that 2.5 GPA. But yeah, we also have a $500 scholarship for transfers as well, which I believe is in here. I hope it's in here. Apply to UHV. You just go to goapplytexas.org. It's just like any other state school. And then you request your official transcripts from where you're coming from to admissions@uhv.edu. So we will be able to process you and help you kind of go through the process of getting you into UHV. And we have a tuition calculator. It's on our website. It's pretty cool. Again, we are one of the lowest schools as far as tuition to enroll into. And there it is, the $500 scholarship for transfer students. So students such as yourself, $500 right off the bat. That's amazing. We've been awarded over $34 million in financial aid. A lot of our almost 70% or more of our students use financial aid. So we have a whole team that does everything from scholarships, financial aid. We're going to find ways to help you help relieve any any debt you may have or any concerns you may have about fees, such as but we're going to try to do everything we can to get you in the door, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And we have a bunch of payment options, again, financial aid, grants, scholarships, work study programs. We're really good with those, student loans, and then we do work with third-party contracts as well. And I've personally put together a military veterans scholarship page. So we're always looking for more scholarships that can impact our student veterans or our students in general. So what are our tips? You know, you kind of want to follow the transfer plan. You don't want to skip the new student orientation. That's pretty important. You're going to kind of try to befriend your advisor, try to get have someone kind of guide you under their wing about this whole process, and then apply for every single scholarship you can. I mean, the worst they can say is no, right? Get involved, campus activities, student organizations. There's a bunch of student organizations. Oh, I want to say there must be 45 or so student organizations. There's a lot to get involved with. Seek out some tutoring or other resources you may have. We do have a bunch of resources on campus to get you one-on-one tutoring throughout the semester. And then make friends. Obviously, you're at school, right? So have some fun. Here's our contact information. If you want to scan that QR code, you can. But if you want to know more information about transferring, please email us at transferrecruitment@uhv.edu. Our Katy campus site, we have a specific number for that. The Victoria campus, we have a specific number for that. Or again, you can check out our website. It's not the greatest website to maneuver around, but we are refining it to better serve the needs. And we have a Katy one too, so you can just /Katy if you're in the Katy area or looking for that. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and also if you just want to request any general information, you can do that or you can go to www.uhv.edu/contact. So this was where I would ask if there are any questions, but I can thank you for your time, and please feel free to reach out to us. Thanks so much.